Hello, my friend, and welcome to Wisdom Trek. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, your guide to wisdom and creating a living legacy. Thank you for joining us for our 5-day-per-week wisdom and legacy building podcast. This is day 534 of our trek, and we are hiking a series called The Tools in Gramps Backpack. Each Monday for a total of 20 weeks, we will explore a different tool that is needed to equip parents and grandparents to train their children and grandchildren to be successful on their trek of life. If you don't have children or grandchildren of your own, use these tools to train others that you do influence. Today is the 5th tool in Gramps' backpack, which is perseverance. We are broadcasting from our studios at the Big House in Marietta, Ohio. To continue on your trek of life each day, at times it is not easy. Most of our lives are less than ideal, and many of our daily routines are quite boring. Although through this podcast and social media, the life that Paul and I live may seem to be filled with activities which include many exciting and enjoyable times, but most of our days are quite routine and boring. Yes, we do enjoy life, but that is primarily by choice, as we do have our share of challenging and difficult days. What keeps us moving is our consistent persistence each day, regardless of the obstacles that we may face. Certainly our faith is the foundation for our life, but it is perseverance in the face of disappointments and struggles that gives us the strength to take the next step. On our check for today, the tool that we will explore from Gramps' backpack is perseverance. The tool of perseverance allows us to overcome disappointments and transcends failures. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 36 encourages us in this way. Patient endurance is what you need now, so that you will continue to do God's will. Then you will receive all that He has promised. You cannot persevere unless there is trials in your life. There can be no victories without battles. There can be no mountain peaks without the deep valleys. If you desire blessing, you must be prepared to carry the burden and fight the battle. God has to balance privileges with responsibilities, blessings with burdens, or else you and I will become spoiled, pampered children. If you have led a perfect life with absolutely no mess-up, blunders, mistakes, or failures, then today's trek may not be for you. But if you're like the rest of us, you know that disappointments and failures are just part of life. These setbacks are simply the price that must be paid for maturing as we gain wisdom and knowledge about life. Even when you experience bitter disappointments, which you will, you must not lose faith. When times and situations are difficult, the Bible teaches us patience and endurance is what you need now, so that you will continue to do God's will, then you will receive all that He has promised. These reassuring words remind us that when we persevere, we will eventually receive that which God has promised. Even when we fail, God is faithful. What God requires of us is perseverance, not perfection. When we do encounter those inevitable difficulties on our daily trek of life, God stands ready to protect us. While we are waiting for God's word to illuminate our way, we do not need to fear the darkness, and we can be comforted with the knowledge that our Creator can overcome any obstacle, even when we cannot. Psalms chapter 119, 105 says, "Your word is a lamp to guide my feet, a light for my path." All of us hike our own trail of life, or to put it in a sports analogy, we are running our own race, as the Apostle Paul taught us the importance of perseverance in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verses 24 and 25. Don't you realize that in a race everyone runs, but only one person gets the prize? So run to win. All athletes are disciplined in their training. They do it for a prize that will fade away, but we do it for the eternal prize. St. Augustine described perseverance in this way: keep adding, keep walking, and keep advancing. Do not stop, do not turn back, and do not turn from the straight road. Perseverance is more than endurance. It is endurance combined with the absolute assurance and certainty that what we are looking for is going to happen. When the Apostle Paul was instructing his protege Timothy in 1 Timothy chapter 6 verses 11 and 12, he told him, "But you, Timothy, are a man of God, so run from all these evil things. Pursue righteousness and a godly life, along with faith, love, perseverance, and gentleness. Fight the good fight for the true faith. Hold tightly to the eternal life which God has called you, which you have declared so well before many witnesses." Perseverance is difficult, but it is imperative that we master this tool so that we can instruct our children, grandchildren, and others that we impact on how to persevere on their trek of life, just as Paul instructed Timothy. To gain perseverance, we need to follow God's precepts in His Word. We need to take Jesus' yoke on us to persevere on our daily trek. Then the burdens will be lighter and we can help others. In Matthew chapter 11, verse 29, Jesus tells us, "Take my yoke upon you, let me teach you, because I am humble and gentle at heart, and you will find rest for your souls." With these thoughts in mind, we will conclude our trek for today and close Gramps' backpack. Before I do, I will pass this tool of perseverance on to you. Once you have this tool in your own backpack, it is up to you to learn perseverance by taking on Jesus' yoke while standing firm in the faith. It is then that you can teach perseverance to your children, grandchildren, or anyone else you have the opportunity to impact. Next Monday, we will investigate the sixth tool in Gramps' backpack, which is support. On tomorrow's trek, we will explore another wisdom quote. This 3-minute wisdom supplement will assist you on becoming healthy, wealthy, and wise each day. Thank you for joining me on this trek called life, and encourage your family and friends to join us and then come along with us tomorrow for another day of Wisdom Trek, creating a legacy. If you'd like to listen to any of the past daily treks or read the daily journal, they are available at wisdom-trek.com. And thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide, your mentor, but most importantly, I am your friend as I serve you through the Wisdom Trek podcast and journal. And as we take this trek of life together, let us always live abundantly, love unconditionally, listen intentionally, learn continuously, lend to others generously, lead with integrity, and then leave a living legacy each day. I am Guthrie Chamberlain, reminding you to keep moving forward, enjoy your journey, and then create a great day every day. See you tomorrow.